Вітання всім. Продовжуємо проходження.
We're breaking into a chantry?
We broke into a prison. But no.
Is this what you do for the Shadow Dragons? When you aren't with us?
I look for things. People, objects, information. People have problems that Templars and Magisters can't help. Or won't. Word got out I might. It's enough to live on. If it doesn't get me killed.
Нічого нема. Можна і так далі. Потім гляну, що це за колечко.
Bodies in the courtyard.
Stay sharp. Killed. Based on the marks, I'd say demons.
Definitely.
Так. Тут ми все взяли. Звідси ми випрыгнули.
Demons. Is this the relic's work?
It's not a coincidence. Take your shot. Got us at a distance.
Там треба зілля, так не забути.
End it now. The relic we're chasing, it's unstable.
Where it moves.
Couldn't escape the demons. If there's family or a friend, I can track them down later. Make sure they know. Got it.
Relic. Courtyard. Back way.
What was that?
It's a remnant. An echo from the Fade drawn to magical disruptions. If the relic drew it here, the voice could be a memory of the smuggler. courtyard's quiet, fewer eyes, so you cut through here, where there's a path to the market. Follow me. Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it. All right, follow me. You know, I took this job. It's on me. And the Venatori cult's no joke. If anyone wants out...
You get this job on the house.
All right, mage killer. Suit yourself.
The threads took care of it.
They keep trouble away. You've got to give them that.
I'm part of the Eden, but now what do you order?
They said it was a favor.
Just pay on time.
You think he's acting different?
Yeah, I don't know. With demons, everything's jumping, right?
The relic was close. Find another remnant, and we might learn more.
Up there. Is that another remnant?
That should be no problem.
There's always a way to get places.
Kind doesn't
Too many people in the city.
You haven't dealt with crowds in a while.
No. And it's a lot of targets for the Venatori. You'll be back.
Hey, any news?
Navgalis, are you after the demons?
I'm after a few things. You got anything?
Heard some people talking. I think one was a Venatori. I didn't get a good look. I took off before they saw me.
Smart move. Stay safe.
Everything you see is made right here, by these dexterous hands.
Everyone deserves a cozy living space.
Anyone strange poking around the market?
A lot on display. Nice target for thieves.
If a stand's not watched, there's a nasty spell on the most valuable item. And a random one, just for fun.
Ah, of course.
Hey there. Hi. My shop's pretty new, but I've got armor, clothing. Come, take a look. Thanks so much. I've put everything into getting this space, and I'll get you into the right armor.
time to spare?
Almost there. Remnants ahead. I've got this.
Handoff. Third bell. Late.
Bells ring when ships go in and out. Could be using them for timing, near the docks. I think our smuggler's on a deadline. The relics pull agrees. Let's visit the docks.
Baubles, ornaments, trinkets, all handmade.
Paintings, tapestries, floor coverings, beautify any space.
I've got spare materials and good prices.
Thank you.
Demons in the street. Elevator's locked. Someone forgot to bribe the dockmaster. Still up for a walk? This isn't the only way to the docks. All right, through here. You bet.
Guessing you know all the shortcuts in Docktown. All its secrets?
No. If someone thinks they know all Ducktown secrets, they're either kidding themselves or scamming you.
They were back asking questions. Wanted to know what relics I'd seen on the black market.
Come on. This path will swing back to the docks.
As you wish. This city hasn't changed.
You spent time here?
Before, yes. For a while. Though not in Docktown.
Oh. You got the fancy targets.
I'm very expensive. I'm on.
I'm on it.
Easy enough.
Was this protection racket run by a demon?
Every third person runs a scam here. Guess the demon wanted in.
Don't give Spite ideas.
Demons? Why the supplies?
I barely got away, and not without bruises.
Venatori? You're serious?
Cult's getting bored again. What can I get for you? Some grub? Some grog? Some days we have a mystery stew.
Home sweet home. Enjoying the tour?
Hungry? Thirsty?
We're getting closer. Sure thing.
Soon. The buyer. Meeting.
Right. Meeting, but where? The trail's starting to break.
Wrong turn. No. Shouldn't this belong to the Venatori?
Not a chance.
I don't see the monsters!
End it now.
Let's end this. Let's finish this. Oh, looks like we have company.
Is everyone all right?
Templar run. Really?
How do you... Never mind. You can't say. You never can.
Rook, meet my friend Rana. At least I think we're friends.
Yes. And Rook, if you're with Nev, I take it I can trust you?
I'd like to think so.
All right. If you have anything on the relic...
Thought Templars worked against mages.
This isn't the South. I work to stop illegal magic, that's all.
You're working the case alone?
Not if you help. There's a rumor the relic trades hands tonight, and Albin Bataris is the buyer.
A Magister's son. Interesting. I should get moving.
Nev?
Don't worry. We won't stop until this whole thing's settled.
That's,
Look, you're busy. We just got attacked, which means you won't leave until you're sure no one else is lurking around.
And you won't wait.
What can I say? Work to do.
Where are you going?
For a walk to the spillway.
I'll catch up when I'm done.
If you say so. Our trail is frayed, but the spillway's our best bet. Let's go.
Rana's not a shadow dragon, so you work with Templars too.
Rana's clean and her information's good. The rest? Only when I have to.
And the spillway?
Rana mentioned Alvin Bataris, and she doesn't share rumors unless they're likely. Alvin's father oversaw some construction there. If he's visiting this part of town, that narrows the search. A barrier. They don't want people getting near the deal. Find the unshielded crystals and we're through.
That's one down.
Must be one left. That's it. We can cut through the barrier now. We need to keep moving. Voices. There's someone up ahead.
Alvin Bataris. Your relic.
Gods rise and power with them. For the glory of Tevinter reborn.
Alvin's our buyer, and a Venatori. Sounds like the cult is working for the gods.
You're supposed to wait.
Just a taste of that power.
He's using it now? Move! We need to get closer. Tory don't need that relic.
You're here to stop me. You can't stop the Venatori. This power will what? And as a risen god, can you even control it?
Stay covered. Take the shot. Fire! Look out!
You won't be releasing it.
And you're the smuggler. I know you. You're part of the Thread Crime Syndicate. Smuggling, sure. But Red Lyrium. Working with Venatori.
Here they are.
Nice try. You know he's guilty. How much?
Watch it.
With what?
Save the sob.
I'll find a way to fix this.
At least we stopped the demons. That's something.
If Docktown's a little safer, it's not for nothing.
I know it's not perfect.
We got the relic, and the smuggler. The Shadows will watch the cult. If that leads to the gods, they'll send word. It's not perfect, but count your wins. You don't always get them, especially here.
It wasn't a perfect ending, but Docktown was safe. From tonight's demons, anyway. Nev's past was coming back to haunt her. She just didn't know it yet.
I should see what Nev has to say.
Ну що ж, продовжуємо. Йдемо до них.
Manifestation.
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori.
Already?
They work fast, and with that relic case off their hands, they'll work even faster. Meet you in Docktown.
Oh, Rook! Good to see you. Irilyn and Strife sent word. Some of the artifacts we have in storage are acting up. They need a hand to make sure they stay calmed. And don't rip a hole in reality. Anyways, we can go whenever you're ready. Oh, hey, Rook. Wow, thank you.
Да. Як так можна було музику проїбати? В принципі, тут нічого такого.
You're keeping an eye on me.
Is it the demon or the mage killer name?
Maybe I want the secrets of your coffee supplier.
That's not...
Don't flatter yourself too much. I don't trust anyone on first meeting, and I keep an eye on everything.
Well, if you do want
Це
coffee,
щось таке.
let me know.
Привіт.
I'm not published exactly.
Ой, тут що цей торговець є. Так. Та, що-то я трошки цей заснув. Ідемо сюди. Це в нас Мінратас. А це портове місто.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Да, тут пусто.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know Darkspawn. I'll help. No time to waste. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
Raining again.
I once heard that's because all the magic that keeps the Archon's palace running.
А тут можешь уйти.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
Talk to Lorelei. She's the boss.
Welcome to the shop. I'm Lorelei. Anything you need, just ask.
Так. Ну чего, нормально. Таке.
Keep safe out there.
I'm Hector. I watch the front. Make sure things are quiet.
Rook.
Good to meet you. Be careful out there.
Тут десь крайня є, але де воно? Окей. Ні, тут нема.
You know the antiquarian?
The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall. Tori, why are they so close to the stop?
Stop failing!
There. Is that the wall carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
Так, тут нічого не було. Так, спускаємося. Там нижче має бути щось цікаве.
Like the ossuary, but without the view.
Oh, yes. It's definitely black down here. Don't like the sound of that.
Щось відбувається.
Can't get through here. We've got to clear the obstacle somehow. That did it. We can get through now.
I got spikes on me. Let's kill those Shadow Dragon rats so I can leave this place. Shadow Dragon agents down here with us. Get them. Run for reinforcements.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. More Venatori. We have to take out the leaders.
Take the shot! Get rid of the black holes or the darkspawn keep coming.
We need to find the other boil.
Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
Так, що ми тут кровотечення.
And I don't like it. Darkspawn usually hate all life. At least that seems to be the last of them.
You sure?
Wouldn't be a warden if I wasn't.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
Так. цікаво, получали чи ні?
There it is, the hidden entrance back into the shop.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door. Good that you're still standing. Best let Asher know.
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
You really saved our skins.
It wasn't just Dark...
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
The Venatori did something to the Darkspawn. We need to find out what.
You know Darkspawn better than me.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
One day you'll move.
The Viper, or Asher, I suppose. Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
You're always welcome to browse.
Interest you in a tapestry?
Тоже таки нічого особливого.
So, the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions. Or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Tell your friends about me.
Так, скажу своїм друзям про тебе. Угу. Полагодили вже ліфт.
We're close.
Так, щось їх багато тут виявилось.
Weapons ready.
Ти що? Як ми тут красиво це все зробили.
We're in the clear.
Sarah! Claim them!
Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out.
Так, у нас тут є вихід сюди. Угу.
These are Venatori. We must be close. Right. It's our way in. That's all the Venatori guarding the place.
Great. The Venatori are up to something. Time to break it up.
Якийсь ритуал проводять чи що? Сюди не зайдеш.
Summoning Darkspawn.
How?
We stop them? They're using magic to control that Darkspawn. We have to stop it.
On the altar!
Why would anyone even want Darkspawn?
Raise them!
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing.
They're down.
This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Min. This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they...
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way, the Venatori...
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Hey, Rook. Everything all right in there? Rook, I thought I'd see if you needed help. Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
Щось поговоримо.
You managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganan and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
Is there something I can do? The risen gods are my responsibility too.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
Nice to meet you. I'm Rook.
There's trouble in Minrathous, Venatori and risen gods. Rook's helping us with it. Mayvaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Mayvaris Talani, formerly Magister Mayvaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formally?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan, why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
Have you heard the rumor about a new Venatori spot somewhere uptown?
I know someone in the area who's keeping watch. Find him in the library. Say you're looking for foot.
They're telling us to watch out for Darkspawn.
Will we get any help from the Grey? It's a little dull, just keeping watch.
Непонятно, куда це я попав.
What's with all the beds?
It's a refuge for people we rescue, and those who have nowhere else to go.
But what if the Darkspawn come back?
I heard about the warehouse. Darkspawn, huh? Those damned Venatori.
Так.
See you again.
Don't touch the treasure.
Що ми можемо тут купити?
Gold for treasure.
So, do I know you?
Куда ми йдемо?
So, the demon of Virantium.
The name wasn't literal when I got it.
No.
О, це так відлетів.
Please, go on.
So, the demon of Virantium.
The name wasn't literal when I got it.
No, but the reputation that went with it.
I suppose I earned it.
And then some. Assuming my sources are accurate.
Past reputation means nothing when your current contract's still open.
I know the feeling.
I finished out the list. Good work.
What are their plans?
Ой, тут щось є класне. Тут скриня. Хорошо. Так, тут десь має бути.
Hey, Rook, nice shot.
Save a little for the rest of us, Rook.
Crow gets his target.
Still in one piece.
You know, you're somewhat famous among the Shadow Dragons. At least the Demon of Virantium is.
Famous or infamous?
Because you're a mage killer. You turned that title on the Venatori. That's a point in your favor.
I saw some of the Shadows' work before. Well, anyway, their good opinion is worth having.
Так, ладно, я це ще не можу відкрити, я так розумію. Треба чекати, окей.
I came down here to procure particular items. I'm told Docktown is a discreet place to shop.
Mm-hmm.
Enough to meet mortal needs.
Mm-hmm.
When did we get this?
Did the Magisterium explain why?
I am Jowen Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. Explain yourself, Warden, and bear in mind that the Order remembers your past recklessness.
Sure, I disobeyed orders. I acted on my own choices without authority. I admit it. But I took an oath to defend people from the Blight. I uphold that oath any way I can.
Your report, Warden.
I was part of a team trying to stop an elven mage named Solus from destroying the Veil. When we disrupted his ritual, something escaped from the Fade, and I clearly...
From this mage, Sol?
No, sir. Solus opposes the Blight. He's actually an elven god, Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Right, but it all ties together. See, when we disrupted the ritual, Solus got trapped in the Fade. But two of the elven gods got out. Elganan and Gillenane, we think. And they're blighted.
Why would elven gods be blighted?
The ancient elven gods used the Blight. That's why Solus imprisoned them. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without a disgraced junior warden causing needless confusion. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded boy?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off. Who should I be thanking?
Magister, a mutual
Так,
friend thought
на
you might
сьогодні,
require
напевно,
some
вже
support.
достатньо, бо я вже чую, що я знов засинаю.
Talani. Of the Shadow Dragons.
The very same.
Так що всім добраніч, тихої і спокійної ночки всім.